Welcome everybody to Ultimate Draft Soccer, a new game from First Touch Games. Ultimate Draft Soccer is a head-to-head high-action multiplayer football game where you can build your team full of real-life superstars. The gameplay is very similar to Score Match, with the team building like Dream League Soccer, creating the perfect combination. The consensus is that you took Score Match and Dream League Soccer and put them together and boom, Ultimate Draft Soccer. UDS currently has over 1 million downloads and has a 4.4 star rating on Google Play, which is pretty impressive, so I wanted to play it on my channel and give you my first impressions. And be sure to stick around to the end of the video because I'm going to be giving the game a rating out of 10. So basically in this video, I'm going to be playing on this brand new UDS account, basically just experimenting with the different features and giving my first impressions and thoughts on this game. Now I did go ahead and go through the tutorial and pick my captain and everything, set up my team. I didn't think that was that important since I'm sure, you know, it's very straightforward. So let's just get into our first match. So yeah, it's basically like Score Match. I'm not sure if you can actually tap to run in Score Match, but you can in this game. It's been a while since I played Score Match, so I don't know what updates this game has had. But I can just run to that little square there, and I can also run here, and then I have a free shot, and that's a save. Wow. Well, this should be an easy goal. There we go. Then we get into defending, which is honestly kind of like you watching the game. I'm sure there is some skill in defending, but I just haven't figured it out yet. So let's just pass it up to Shaqiri since he's fast. And let's tap here and win this game because we win by 2. Rewards in UDS come from 3 sources: packages, which I just got from winning, season pass tiers by gaining season points that I also got from winning, and the shop where you can spend real money. And unfortunately, you can't win that. Bummer, right? You are also only rewarded packages if you have an open slot available. They do fill up pretty quickly as you only get 3. Well, unless you're a VIP, then you get 4. Each package also takes a while to open to encourage a slower pace to progression. UDS literally uses the exact same technique as Clash Royale. The resemblance is quite uncanny. So let's upgrade our player here. Does he upgrade 1 overall or just like a star or something? No, he does get upgrade overall. Okay. A common theme from First Touch Games, upgrading your players. Nice. UDS also gives you a free package to encourage you to log in every day, which is great. And even if the rewards in these packages and the normal ones are pretty low, I'm still not mad about it. The game doesn't force you to play high amounts to get your rewards, and sometimes these slow games make you feel that much better when you finally get that max team you always wanted. While we're at the store, you get an offer for VIP and a season pass. It's weird that they have 2 paywalls in this game that have 2 separate things. I just find that interesting. So for a whopping $11.99, you can get cosmetics and your packages open a little bit faster. You get an extra package slot, okay, but yeah, this kind of seems like quite a lot. And then you have paywall number 2, which is season pass, and it's slightly more expensive, and you just unlock the premium side of the season pass essentially. Now the rewards do look better on the premium side, although I don't really know what's good. Legendary pod, that has to be good, right? Basically, both the VIP and season pass give a respectable amount of rewards. The only downside is they are both very expensive, considering that they only last for 1 season, even if you do get the 6th one for free. Usually things like passes are cheaper so that they reward active players for playing the game, which I find really isn't the case here. Another thing unique about this game is that they don't have stamina, so it's not like Dream League Soccer in that case. They actually have contracts, which is something similar to console FIFA. Always in mobile games, they have to limit your progress somehow, so you can only play 49 more games with Shaqiri before you have to renew it for some bucks here. I personally think contracts are, you know, fine. You do get contracts for players from packages, and it seems like you can usually afford them when they do run out, so it shouldn't be that much of a bother. However, this does seem like a little bit extra since there's no equivalent in Clash Royale, and the limited package slots should be limiting enough for your progression. But that's just my thoughts. But speaking of package slots, let's try to fill up some more. But here we go. Are we going to play against a real player? I guess we'll find out. We're gonna slide tackle him there, though. Oh yeah, look at that beauty defending in this game. Oh no, he gave me a handshake. Definitely still an AI. I mean, yeah, this is just painful. Okay, Shaqiri just score. Okay, I know I'm not flicking. Give me a goal. While I was playing, it seemed like offense took a lot more skill than defense. I can definitely see in higher division games just going back and forth, scoring on each other until the timer runs out. This obviously makes getting kickoff that much more important, but that's just my first impression. I was then promoted to Division 2, where I was met with some rewards and perks. I think this serves as not only a pride motivator, but also a clear progression motivator to gain XP each season, which I like quite a bit. So I just got a perk where I lose 50% less XP if I lose a game, and I can play with the 4-4-1-1 for a limited time. Nice spice to the game, I suppose. But I like my 4-4-2 formation. Let's just keep playing until I lose. All right, Shaqiri, let's just poke that one in. Nice. Yes, the point blank shot. The only shots that go in. I am pretty sure that long shots are possible, but I just don't trust them. Point blank 1v1s are the only shots that I feel like go in, which, you know, is a little boring. Ooh, do we get a new player? Ooh! Wow, okay, so nice. I don't know the chances of that. I had new player question mark on there, but yeah, we get our new goalkeeper. Not that that really helps. Now, one thing I do like about this game, and I think I mentioned it earlier, is that this really feels like an actual mobile game. You know, Dream League Soccer, it's sort of like they ported a console game onto mobile and then sort of gave it some mobile spin. It doesn't really cater to the full mobile game experience, but this definitely does. Like, you have a bunch of paywalls for VIP and Season Pass. Man, there's 2. You have seasons with special players in those seasons. Now, I don't know if you can't get them ever again, or you can only get these players in crates during this season. It's not very clear, but very mobile game-like, you know, gatekeeping. Now, I did say I like it because it's a nice new feel for First Touch games, you know, moving into the more mobile game space. But obviously, like, yeah, it's a money grab. Obviously, I don't blame First Touch games. I mean, this is very similar to Clash Royale, and it's super popular. So, I mean, it's just what mobile games are, but like, I'm just saying, it feels like I'm actually playing a mobile game. So I kept on playing, looking for a better player to give me a challenge, and we got our first penalty. I think we go middle here. That's the rule, always go middle. Let's go. Then a couple games later, I got into my first penalty shootout. So when it is tied, you actually go to penalties, and unlike Dream League Soccer, I have to guess every single time. Yeah, you don't get to read the player and pick. You just guess. You just set which way you're going, and then you just shoot. There we go. Always go middle. And then the mind games, they're like, oh, he went middle. I'm gonna go middle. Watch this. And wow, if only I could react to that. Okay, that's off the crossbar. Could you imagine if Dream League Soccer was like this too, where you couldn't even read the player? Like, it's just completely different. See, these are penalties I can get behind. I then kept playing until I felt like I gathered enough thoughts to give a final rating for this game. I even conceded my first ever goal. Overall, I think the gameplay is good in my opinion. It takes the aspects of score match and adds more control over each player, whether it be attacking or defending, making it even better. I also like how the game is fast paced since the games only last 90 seconds and there's the ability to win before the timer even ends. When you can quickly beat opponents and quickly move on from your losses, this creates a very addictive game, and it's good. I like it. As for everything else, there is no denying that UDS is designed to suck you dry of your money. Now, obviously, this is just my first impression, so I have no idea how free-to-play friendly this game truly is, but what I can see is every mobile game scamming technique used in this game. There are loot boxes with no guaranteed drops, exclusive items in the form of seasonal players, and the game is covered in special limited time discounted offers. Now, I'm not saying this is a bad thing about the game, since these are the things that make the game fun. I'm just putting it out there that this is most likely not a free-to-play friendly game, and that's okay. If you think you're going to progress through this game really quickly without spending money, you are out of luck. So with that, I think I'm going to end off the video there. Thank you guys for watching my first impressions of Ultimate Draft Soccer. If you guys want to see like a nice like box opening or something like that in the future, or I don't know, more gameplay of this, let me know in the comments down below. But for now, I just want to keep this sort of, you know, a review / me first impressions type thing of this new game, and if you want to try it out and you haven't heard about it, try it out now. So there you have it, my first impressions of the new football game from the team at First Touch Games. The gameplay itself is entertaining, the progression seems rewarding, and overall seems like a game I could easily get addicted to. That being said, the enormous price of the VIP and Season Pass mixed with the gacha mechanics the game contains does bring down the score for me. I'm going to be giving UDS a solid 7 out of 10.